shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your
What's up, guys? We're doing the Poperty Halloween special. Now, this is going to be kind of a mixture of all the different videos we do. Obviously, we're dressed up this year for Halloween. We went out yesterday since I work on Halloween and no one really does anything on the Sunday before. But we had a good time. Heaven is.
Oh, wait, look. Buzz Lightyear. No. I'm Buzz Lightyear.
Heaven is Hood Lightyear.
Yeah, Hood Lightyear.
And I'm Hood Woody. As you can tell, I got my basketball shorts on. So you know I'm Hood Woody.
There's no way to do
normal
this
Woody.
with my hair and like look normal.
That's alright. But, yeah, like I said, I'm going to take off the hat now.
Oh.
Sorry, guys. But it's hot with the light.
Let me wear that.
You can wear the hat. But we're Buzz and Woody this year. I'll throw in a picture from yesterday. Right up there. Heaven will throw it up. She's editing this video because she's such a wonderful...
And it's going to look great. Tell me in the comments how great my video looks.
Alright. So, we're going to do like a combination of like 3 different videos today. We stopped at a store called the Nerd Mall in Woodbury, New Jersey. It's right outside of Deptford, if you know where Deptford is. Really cool store. They got board games, books. I'll throw the film in here, but they got board games, books, action figures, pops, pop sodas, yo-yos. They had like custom like mugs and stuff. They had playing cards, skateboards. It's like a mall, but everything is like pop culture.
It's not like a mall. It's like a big store.
Yeah, it's like, imagine like a department store, but everything's like pop culture or just different like nerdy things like skateboarding and yo-yos and everything. But I'll throw that footage, she'll throw that footage in, and then we'll get into it. Wonderful footage taken by me truly.
Me?
Yeah, you took it on my phone. But, so when we were there, we bought 2 sodas that they're going to get open on our TikTok, but you're going to see it first here on YouTube. So if you saw it on YouTube, you're one of the lucky ones. A lot of our soda openings have been blowing up on TikTok, and YouTube kind of gets left out because the whole shorts, sometimes we get like 300 views on shorts, sometimes we get like 8 views on shorts. And then we're going to go over 4 pops that we got from there, and then we got 1 pop from Target out of their new drop. I've been looking for a pop for her. They just did the New York Comic Con Groot. He just got like his store versions out. So I've been to like 10 different Targets in South Jersey, just like checking back up, because where I work, I can like just drive around sometimes. But no luck. But they did just drop the new Black Panther movie pops, and I picked up one of them. So first, we'll start with the poppers.
So first we got Nick Fury from Captain Marvel. He was actually on clearance at the store. I think it was 50% off, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was $5. We paid $5 for him.
Yeah, he only cost $5, and he looks really cool. And I think this is the first Nick Fury pop that we got. When we saw it, we were like, we definitely have to get that. And then
this is like Heaven's favorite version of Nick Fury too. She really liked Captain Marvel. We watched all the Marvel movies in like order. Chronological order, and Captain Marvel was the second movie that we watched, which was also the second Marvel movie Heaven has ever seen. True. And she really enjoyed that movie, and she liked the scene with Nick Fury and the kitty. But I'm not going to spoil that for you. There's just a really good scene with Nick Fury and the kitty. So we saw the Nick Fury. We're still looking for the kitty.
Yeah. I'll cut that part out. Anyway.
Haven't dropped the pop.
We're still looking for that
what's his name? A Flurgle or something?
No, it's Goose.
Goose the cat, but he's really a Flurgle or something like that. He's not really a cat. Flurgan. He's really a Flurgan.
He don't even know what he's talking about. Look at him.
Flurkin. He's a Flurkin.
That's what I said.
You said Flurgan.
No.
He's a Flurkin.
That's what I said.
Alright. We'll go to the next pop. Not for any certain reason did we get these 2 together, but this one goes with that one. It's the Pop Rides, which I think was one of the first Marvel Pop Rides. It's Pop Ride number 57. It's Carol Danvers on her motorcycle. And if you know anything about Captain Marvel, this is Captain Marvel before she was Captain Marvel. Now,
Spoiler.
yeah, but you should know Carol Danvers. Carol Danvers is Captain Marvel. We only have one pop ride so far, and it's Thor on the Goat Boat, which we just saw that movie semi-recently. I'm not going to pull it out because it's all the way up top, but this is Carol Danvers, our second pop ride, also from Captain Marvel. So I thought this, for $10, was a pretty good deal, so we picked this up. It's one of those things you just don't see too often. We'll go into the next pop. Okay, so it'll be my turn again because we're saving the best one for last for Heaven. But this is the 80 Years Cyclops from the X-Men. Now, X-Men, I just got Heaven and to start watching it, but we keep falling asleep before we finish these movies. But Cyclops is one of my favorite characters from the X-Men. My favorite is Wolverine, as with most people. My second favorite probably being Professor X, and my third favorite being Cyclops. This is the old school Cyclops when they still wore the X-Men blue and yellow, and he has the whole like head mask on. But we watched a lot of the cartoon together, which has like the older style, but it's not really like this. This is like a comic book type uniform he's got on. But this is our third 80 Years pop, I believe. We might have more, but I know for a fact we have two right here, and it's the original Human Torch, and then this one's still in frame. It's the Spider-Man, just the Spider-Man. It's not anything special. He's just
That
Spider-Man.
one's a really cool pop though. He's got a cool like stance going on.
Yeah, he's got the webbed wings. And then this is our third. I believe it's our third. Like I said, we might have more. Everything's in the front row right now because of how I have it sorted out, but from what I see. Save for last, Heaven will do.
It's Stan Lee. So like the Nick Fury, this is also like the Nick Fury pop. This is also our first Stan Lee pop. And when we saw this, we definitely had to get it too.
Rest in peace, Stanley.
He's in the Pop Icons line.
Yeah, he's not technically a Marvel pop, sadly. Yeah, it's a pewter statue of Stan Lee. It's in the Pop Icons line, but we've been wanting to get a Stan Lee. Our next goal is to get a signed Stan Lee, which obviously you can't get a Stan Lee signed anymore, sadly, but they definitely have them reselling. I know they're pretty expensive, but if we were going to spend a bunch of money on a pop, that would be a good one to spend the money on. Leave right now, so we'll go to the next thing. This is what we got from Target. Now, like I said, they did not have the Groot that we've been looking for. If Heaven's feeling adventurous, I'll have her throw a picture of the new Groot up on screen. But this is Nakia. Now, when I was there, they had a bunch of these legacy pops. They had Nakia, Shuri, and then they had Black Panther on the throne back when the Black Panther was still T'Challa. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman, too. A lot of these people, sadly, passed away. But this is Nakia. Now, we already... Don't say that. Chadwick Boseman and Stan Lee are haunting us. But,
Your Xbox didn't change when you said that. Like,
but
wait, fix it.
Stan Lee and Chadwick Boseman haunt us at 3 a.m. challenge. Scary Halloween ghost.
Ooh.
But didn't Tim Allen die too?
Who's that?
The guy that plays Woody.
I think that.
I'm not sure,
Oh
man.
my god.
These last couple of years have been messed up for Hollywood. But
Yeah, where
we've
you going,
dropped
stuff?
every pop.
Every single
okay,
one.
but this is Nakia. The reason we got Nakia is because the T'Challa Chadwick Boseman on the throne was like $30, and I didn't really want it that much. And I figured later on, we always find stuff like that at like pawn shops on eBay for pretty cheap, and then we get like coupons too and deals. But this is one I thought would go pretty quick. There's only 2 left. And Shuri, we already have 2 Shuri pops, and honestly, until Shuri becomes Ironheart, I think it's her that becomes Ironheart.
Spoiler!
Yeah, I don't really think it's worth to keep on getting the Shuri pops when later on they'll be cheaper because they'll be Shuri as Ironheart pops. That was what we got. We got Cyclops, Stan Lee, Nick Fury, Nakia, and Carol Danvers on the motorcycle. Heaven will show them all real quick. And then we'll get into the bread and butter of the Poperty shop, being the pop sodas. Now, Heaven, what pop sodas did we get this week?
This week, the pop sodas that we got are
Dark Side.
Dark Side. He is DC Thanos.
Yeah. Heaven actually doesn't watch
have
too
no
many
idea.
superhero movies, so she's obviously never seen the DC ones. I explained it to her as being the DC Thanos. Anyone that's a DC fan, and will probably hate me for saying that, but he's like Superman's like main bad guy, but the Justice League does fight him. He's a big bad boy. I like DC, but I'm obviously a Marvel guy, where I would be collecting DC pops. But I really like the way these sodas looked, and they had like some Star Wars stuff and some DC stuff, and then that was it. They did have the El Furioso soda,
That's the one I wanted.
but they were all ripped open. Some guy went in there and ripped them open when I guess they stored like just out, and some guy went and ripped them open and looked for the chases. So these were the first sealed container that I thought looked good. So we got. But now we're gonna play rock paper scissors.
Wait, let's figure out which. Is he gonna be heavier? Or
Well, we got one. He has a sword. We got one that we thought was heavier and one that we thought was lighter. Again, I think I have the lighter one. I think you have the heavier one. Yeah. But it worked last time. We got the chase! We got the chase! We got the chase! The one pop that we didn't buy two of, we got the chase. But I don't know if it's gonna work this time. We only paid $12 for these sodas, which is better than everyone I think usually charges retails $15. But we'll go ahead and play rock paper scissors.
So, I want this one.
Alright,
Okay, and then you can go first since
you got that one.
I picked.
Alright.
Put it on my camera.
Cracked open a cold one.
Don't look at the fog.
Hide the pog. Put it away from me. Now, yet again, if Heaven's feeling adventurous, she can put the chase up on the screen, but let's see what I got. I got the chase? I got the chase? I got the chase? I got the chase?
Oh my
I got the chase! I got the chase! I got the chase! I got the chase! What did I get? I got the chase. I can't believe it. And you know what? Since they came out of the same crate, we already know that Heaven got the common. But yet again, this is our second happy common that we've ever gotten.
This
Because-
is the second time I picked the wrong one.
This is the second time I haven't picked the wrong one, and I got the right one. So we got, this is him with his freaking freaky spear staff thing. And that's what the chase looks like. Heaven don't even gotta put the picture anymore. Darkseid with weapon. Now, this is the second time we're gonna have a complete set of the chase and the common. And guess what?
Well, I didn't open one.
Yeah, but you didn't get chase. They're out of the same box.
How do you know?
Sadly. Because only
Well,
one
let's
chase
find
comes in every
out.
box. Happy common though. Happy common coming.
The strength of Buzz Lightyear.
This is the first time she's ever opened a Funko soda without
On
help.
my own, literally.
Happy common, happy common. I think the common looks better than the chase. He's like flexing and shit. Honest, in my hands, this one feels a little bit heavier, but I think Heaven picked a heavier can.
Yeah, I think I picked the heavier can when I won rock paper scissors.
But this pop feels a little bit heavier, so maybe maybe we just got lucky. Maybe because I mean, feel them. They're way practically the same, and it's not like the Pog weighs more.
Oh yeah, you can tell that this one only weighs like microscopically more. But I purposely picked the heavier can because I thought that since he has more on him, that would be the one that he was in. But that's cool.
Well, what a great finale to this Halloween special. Now, I want to wish you guys all a great Halloween from Woody, because I'm the rootin'est, tootin'est cowboy in the Wild Wild West. To infinity and beyond. Hopefully Disney doesn't copyright strike us for saying that. But from us to you, we're wishing you a happy Halloween. Leave a comment down below what your favorite thing we bought was. What you were for Halloween. Comment what you were for Halloween. And remember, we're still doing a 250 subscriber special. And on that special, we'll be giving away a
Silver Squirtle!
Now it was worth $19 when we started. Now it hasn't been in stores for a little bit. It's worth $30. So guess what? If you win the 250 subscriber giveaway, you can take this home. If you're in America, your postage is paid. And if you're not in America, we will figure it out.
Yes, we will.
And guess what? On top of that, if you don't even want the silver squirtle, whatever the PPG of it is, well, I'll cash app you. I'll cash app you that PPG. Just leave a comment, subscribe to our channel. If you comment and subscribe, that is your entry to the giveaway. So we'll see you next time. All right. But yet again, happy Halloween from us to you, and we'll see you next time on
Poperty.
I think that's good. Because guess what? I got the chase. I got the chase.
Shock your soul, seal your doom tonight.